The neighborhood we will explore today is something I've never seen before in Korea. It might as well be an apocalyptic movie scene. Shocking. Here we are, we arrived. Beksa마을, Baeksa Village.
Do you see that red circle over there?
I noticed, yeah, when I stepped out of the car. What is it?
That means that people moved out. So because now they're gonna redevelop this area, people have to move out. And then they're in the process of it. So the city wants to make a sign on a house when people are done with moving out. So they want to do a circle on the house.
Why do I get like apocalyptic feelings of that? It's like a zombie movie, like this house is infected.
Yeah, but that's really similar because this house is gonna be gone.
The last time we explored Junggye-dong, a noisy textile factory neighborhood. This time it was quite the opposite. Hardly any sound and lots of greenery. So we're now in the far northeastern part of the city. But honestly, being here, it doesn't really feel like being in the city.
Yeah.
It feels as if we are far in the countryside of Korea. Welcome to Junggye-dong, in the northeastern part of Seoul. And if you're new here, I'm on a crazy mission to explore all 400 plus neighborhoods in Seoul. And this is the third one. And to get there, take line 4 to Sangye Station and go out of exit 1 or 4. Anyway, we're going to explore the Baeksa Village inside this neighborhood, and it's called the Moon Village.
The name, I don't know where it comes from, but when we say 달동네, it's a cute, old, poor, and friendly old place.
Yes, and Moon Village refers to the location up on the mountainside, close to the moon.
There used to be 4,000 people around here. For now, there are only like about 50 people living in this whole village.
Only 50?
Yeah, and they're not even owners, they're tenants. Old slipper.
Yeah, it's just sad because you know it's probably from someone who passed away. I don't want to disrespect the spirits. Here literally you can see the contrast.
Yeah.
There's the future of this. So what I understood is that when they started developing the Cheonggyecheon river in Seoul, the people who were living there, they were living in wooden sheds. They were already poor.
Yeah.
And they got basically kicked out because of the development plans to the outer circles of the city.
Yeah, in the 60s.
In the 60s.
And also Yeongdeungpo. Cheonggyecheon and Yeongdeungpo. People moved here.
What I hope to get from being here is just to get a glimpse of how it was in the 60s.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think it's a really good way to see how it was like 60. What if there used to live like full of people who give like shitty comments on you on YouTube?
Hey, we live in a democracy, is that right?
Dutchman in Korea.
It somehow looks like people left in an instant and couldn't bring any of their belongings. And they're still delivering the bills.
Not anymore, but I think these are old ones.
There's people coming from the street. Okay, well this looks, I don't know how to say it nicely.
Fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up. 어디에 가세요?
저는 점심 먹으러 갑니다.
아, 네. 여기 사세요?
네, 이 집에 살아요.
아, 뭐 하세요, 요즘?
네?
뭐 하세요?
집에 놀아요, 나요.
아, 그러세요? 점심 뭐 드시려고요?
네?
점심 뭐 드시러 가세요?
아, 평화의 집으로 점심 먹으러 가는 거요.
아, 진짜요? 맛있게 드세요.
네.
조심 가세요?
네.
No, that's a strong grandmother. Look at the hill she has to conquer.
Yeah.
Do you think they should leave some things here to remind us of this neighborhood as the Moon Village?
So there's an interesting story. The redeveloping of this village is stopped.
Uh-huh.
And that the reason is because at first, usually in 달동네, when they redevelop, what they do is they build an apartment. And you know how Korean apartment look like.
Yeah.
And that's gonna completely change the way of this look. But the new city mayor sort of had a new plan to keep how it looks. So keep the road, but just to decorate in a way that it can preserve the beauty of it as much as possible. But that's suspended again because that's way too expensive.
But do you feel the same as me? If you see this, do you think it's beautiful?
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
And apparently dangerous. Weon?
But I have a
Yep.
mixed feeling, Bart, because
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful, but at the same time, the people living here were in the at-risk both in economically and also physically, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's beautiful, but I also feel the need for a new place too, because people somehow kind of have to live. I think it has to be gone, but the question is, how do we have to change?
This place is ironically magnificent. Inside the city, yet it feels far away. In the distance, our eyes are confronted with the contrast of the new and wealthy side of Junggye-dong. And they, on the other side, look at the hills of Baeksa. It is often mistaken that this is one of the last moon villages, but there are several remaining. Although slowly disappearing, sometimes they just become less visible, but stay hidden in between high-rise buildings. We should also remember that it's still a residential area. If you visit like us, try to respect the locals. Do you remember the story I told you about the veteran who came to Korea to revisit? They brought him to Insadong. That's what the government thinks, that foreigners want to see Insadong. So we were in Insadong and they were all complaining, like, oh, this is like boring and we don't want to buy souvenirs. You know, we fought here in the war, during the war.
Yeah.
And then he told me, he's like, Bart, you know, I wish I could really go to one of those old hanok houses where I used to hide during the bombings of one of the locals. But I think they don't exist anymore.
Oh, but these houses could look kind of like that.
Yeah. The way he described it is exactly like that.
The one they used to hide.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
And he said, I really wish I could see that. So yeah, sorry, but they're not going to bring you there.
Yeah, that might be the one that Vera might wanted to see. The Vera could have been hiding here, right?
Hiding inside.
Like that.
Like that.
Yeah. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I think, what is Korea? To determine that, it's just up to them, not Korea. Only the people outside Korea can determine how Korea is like, and I think that's true for all the countries.
There's one thing I truly love about Korea, and that is there's a public toilet everywhere. 안녕하세요. There's a murang. The red flag, yellow flag. Well, the local murang is still working.
I think they used to rent the VHS tapes.
Ah.
And also comic books. It was my favorite.
Why?
I was able to watch Dragon Ball through VHS tapes.
That's so cool. Holy shit! 여기 뭐 하세요? 뭐 하세요? 일 하세요? 여기 사세요?
아니요.
아니요? 그냥 일해요? 여기 근처에 사세요?
아니요.
아니요?
네. 여기 아파트가.
아파트가?
네.
그럼 왜 여기 있네요?
아니 뭐 풀 좀 뽑고 이제 뭐 따로 왔어.
여기 집 주인이세요?
아니요.
아니시구나.
그냥. I slowly start to wonder if I'm the only one enjoying the aesthetics of a place like this. But I do. A place like this triggers so many questions. I don't think it's only half of what Junggye-dong is, but it's still a large part of it. Life is not what it used to be here, but some houses are still occupied, so I have no doubt there must be downtown. A place with little shops, a small economy. I might be in a Jussie by now, but abandoned places bring the young Bart back. It's still working! Behold, we are approaching downtown. I haven't seen an Ibal. And I don't need to worry about the barber, because soon I will find the last barber standing, a very old one. 안녕하세요. 여기 수염 다 아니고 그냥 반?
Whatever happens, it just happens.
It just happens. Okay.
Do you have enough cash, by the way?
Yeah. 이거 얼마예요? 얼마예요?
얼마냐고?
네.
앉아봐야겠다.
여기 오래돼서요?
예.
얼마나?
40년 됐죠.
40년? 백사마을 시작할 때 여기로 이사했습니까?
예.
I'm going to the Netherlands next week, so you better not shave everything.
Okay. What's the problem of shaving everything?
I look like a kedan. This TV is badass. And the stones, and the calendar, and the andong, the mask, the daljun.
여기 마을 손님이 오세요?
그 안 다녀봤어요? 다 이사갔잖아.
네. 그럼
지금
지금
사람이 없지.
근데 이제 여기 운영 그래도 계속 하시는 거예요? 사람이 없는데?
그거 어떻게 해요? 뭐 나이 먹고 어디 갈 데 있어?
아,
그리고
네.
아시다시피 저기 뭐야 다 비싸잖아요. 가게세가.
네.
그러니 나갈 수도 있지.
가게세가 비싸다.
다른 데 가면 가게세는 비싸도.
여기 건물은 주인 아니세요? 세를 내셔야 되나?
내가 주인이 아니고
네.
주인은 딸이 있어요.
아, 그러세요? 이 동네 사세요?
나는 저기 상계동.
아. 여기서 이거 이발소 얼마나 운영하실 것 같아요? 앞으로? 쭉 하실 거예요?
아니
네.
여기 개발하면은
네.
그 이사 비용 있잖아.
네.
이사 비용 조금 받고 나가야지.
아.
왜냐면 지금 나가면 이사 비용 주겠어?
그러니까요.
그러려고 그러는 건데 그게 개발이 얼른 안 되나 봐.
그러니까요. 그 얘기는 들었어요.
Feels really good.
He grabs your head like a ball. That's really funny.
감사합니다. 아, 오케이. 얼마예요?
여기 이렇게 깎는 거랑 마찬가지 이게 7,000원.
네, 감사합니다.
네, 들어가세요.
네. 여기 뭐가 있으세요?
다 이런 거지.
맛있는 거. 이거 제일 맛있는 거.
이런 것도 맛있는데.
이거 뭐예요?
2,000원.
2,000원? 이거만. 네. 여기 사세요? 여기?
집 있어 저거.
아, 저거?
학교 옆에.
아, 학교 옆에? 아, 백사마을에서 안 사세요?
이사 갔어.
이사 가서요?
뭐 여기 촬영으로 다니는구나.
여기 구경 온 거죠? 백사마을.
네,
백사마을.
궁금해요. 여기 살기 어떤지.
너무 좋지. 이제 지어 갖고 오면은
네.
지가 돈 많이 벌었고 여기 와. 돈 많이 벌어갖고.
그런 남은 사람 많이 없을 것 같아요. 맞아요?
그거는 이제 모르지만.
아, 2,000원?
2,000원.
네.
이거 지금 먹어봐. 맛있어. 지금 하나
지금?
뺐어.
할머니도?
아, 나는 미안하니까 안 먹어.
안 먹어요? 왜? 맛이 없어요?
고맙지.
야,
고맙지.
건배.
그럼.
친구들?
아이고 저.
네, 맛있게 드세요. 잘 먹겠습니다.
백사마을 사시는 분들 있잖아요. 이제 재개발돼가지고 이사를 하셔야 되잖아요. 그것 때문에 슬프실까요? 아니면 좋으실까요?
들어온 사람은 좋지.
들어오는 사람, 그러니까 재개발되는 사람들 보상 받으니까, 분양권 받으니까. Would that be sad? They are moving
뭐야?
out or happy? She said happy.
뭔지 주워서 또 그거는?
감사합니다.
예.
네, 안녕히 계세요.
예, 가요.
네, 안녕히 계세요.
안녕하세요.
네.
I feel like
Yeah.
they could be happy because do you know Junggye in Korea?
Yeah, you mean the loan,
Yeah, a loan
the payment
kind of
system?
living
Yeah.
payment, but not monthly payment, just huge fucking deposit.
Yeah.
For them, a lot of people are doing Junggye in other regions, and
Yeah.
they are desperately holding the ownership of these houses because you're gonna get the ownership of a lot
Yeah.
of the new apartment when you get it,
Uh-huh.
and that's a little bit considered like a lottery to you. So they just even get to compete to get the ownership of this little, the poor but beautiful house. Because it's to them, to some people, it's like money,
Yeah.
just dollar sign over here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like to Korean people, I think that's why it's a mixed feeling. Yeah, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
just on the outlook, but just a money competition there at the same time, and it's really hard to just have a sympathy because like, okay, they're the poor people who just had to move out because of the fucking government.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to feel 100% that way because there are a lot of competition underground going on with like ownership, and then like it's pretty good money.
It's time to look at the map again. Simplifying my neighborhood experiences is not the easiest thing, and not all explaining. It's merely a simplification of a one-time visit. Half of Junggye-dong is half a moon village, once 4,000 Koreans strong, now 50 or less, slowly vanishing. but for now the moon spirit is still very much present. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Houdoe.